As a creative, what comes to your mind when you hear the word perseverance or when you are told to persevere? In this video, I'll be talking about perseverance and the role it plays in our lives as creatives. Hello guys, this is Levi the Grapher. Welcome to another episode of Creative Talk with Levi the Grapher, where we discuss creative journey and creative mental health. So today we'll be talking about perseverance as a creative. I'll be sharing how this particular understanding of perseverance has helped me so much as a creative and the role it plays in our lives as creatives. Perseverance is one of the qualities that most successful creatives and the idols you look up to actually possess. To me as a creative, perseverance has really helped me. Understanding what this term really means has really helped me so much, because if not because of it, I won't be here talking. If not because of my understanding of perseverance, I would have given up long ago in my career, because there were phases like I felt like I can't do this anymore, but I understood what it means to persevere. That was why I had to push through. I was able to overcome those phases. So perseverance first is the ability or tenacity to endure certain phases of your career in order for you to unlock the next level of your career. First, you need to understand that as a creative, there are different levels you meet as you go through your journey. Like the level you were last year is not the same level you will be in this year. You keep learning, you keep meeting new obstacles, you keep overcoming them, and you keep growing and keep unlocking new levels. So perseverance are just these phases, the ability to endure the struggle, endure the pains for you to be able to unlock the next level. Some people don't really understand this, and this is one of the major reasons people give up, which is okay, because it's not everybody that are going to be a creative, it's not everybody that are going to be a tech bro, it's not everybody that are going to be a tech sis. That's what makes it worth it, because if it was easy, everybody would be into photography, everybody would be into digital, everybody would be a tech bro. But when you look at the price you need to pay, you look at the things you need to endure, the pain you need to endure, the things you need to sacrifice, the sleepless night, because most people know that there's money in tech, but it's not everybody that can persevere to pay the price of learning, sacrificing 6 months of their time, 1 year of their time, learning about tech, learning about a particular language, and just going through the phases of this learning process. Not everybody can do it. Even as a creative, when I started photography, I knew that there were likely phases I might meet, which is people not understanding what I'm doing and not having audience, because street and documentary photography is not something that is very known in Nigeria. Even now people are now really getting to understand what it means to document our story, or the importance of documenting our story. But as of when I started, it was not really that known, because people were telling me that this thing doesn't work in Nigeria, this thing, people don't really know about this thing. But I knew that if I'm going to go on this journey, I should be rest assured that I have to struggle, I have to fight to get my audience. I have to make peace with that. I will spend it will take time for me to gather that audience that can share my work with. Another thing I had to also make peace was the fact that this career path might take time, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years for me to start earning from it, because it's not something that makes that first quick money, beauty photography, wedding events, and other types of genre of photography. So this is the things you need to understand. Ask yourself, this career path what are the likely phases I might encounter. When you understand this, then when you see those phases, you'll be able to persevere, because most people don't really understand. I can remember people that some of my friends that started photography, and now most of them have given up, most of them are confused, most of them I can't do this anymore. That's how they ended their career, which is fine. They might be doing better now, but they were not able to persevere, endure the struggle, or overcome the phase that they encountered and made them to give up. So as a creative, you need to see these phases as prices you need to pay for you to be able to unlock the next level of your career, because people don't really understand it this way. People just think that when you encounter a particular phase, if you feel I can't do this anymore, you give up or something like that. No, you need to start seeing phases. You need to start seeing phases as the prices you need to pay to unlock the next level of your career, and the quality you need for you to enjoy that phase is what we call perseverance. Like this is what we call perseverance. As an artist, as a fine art artist, you might start and you're not selling your prints. The first year, 2 years, you're not selling your prints. You need value. You need to work for value, because it's not just creating art. Sometimes you need value to sell your art. Like sometimes, like you see someone that you feel that your art is better than, they are making money from their art, they are selling, and you're like, why am I not selling? Why is my art not selling? No, your art is not selling because you don't have the necessary value. Sometimes you need value as a creative for you to sell. And for you to gather this value, sometimes it requires you to persevere, to be patient with time, to be patient with your art, keep going, keep putting in the work, and keep enjoying these days that you're not making money, and keep acquiring this value that will make people want to purchase your work, make people want I'm not saying that you can't sell your work or you can't strive as a creative without value, but sometimes you need value to sell. Sometimes you need value for people to buy that your work at a higher price, which is something that I've also come to realize, which I've made peace with that. I know I do sell my praise sometimes, but I believe that in a few years from now, I'll be worth, like my praise will be worth more than I am, like sold now. What's more than what is worth now, So you just have to make peace with things like this, and when you encounter these phases, you should see it as prices need to pay. So if you're a creative that is currently navigating, or you just started a career, you need to take out time to write down likely phases you might meet, or likely phases or struggles you might meet. Like sometimes if you're a documentary photographer, there's definitely some phases that this phase I'm definitely going to encounter them. Phases like building audience, not selling prints, your prints not selling, not figuring out how to make money from the craft. And there are other phases you need to also ask yourself, what are the phases I'm likely to encounter in this journey. And by knowing this, it helps you to keep going when you encounter, because it's not something new again. You have already told yourself that I'm going to see this. No, I'm not saying that it's a must, but at least when you see them, you don't feel, when people tell you that you're going to see, you're like, yes, I know that I'm going to definitely encounter. And when you're in that particular phase and people are telling you that this thing you're doing is not making sense, you already know that, yes, I know what I'm doing. Sometimes you know what you're doing. So you need to write down these phases. Tell yourself that when they come, if they come actually, that I'll be strong enough to keep pushing and keep believing. So this channel talks about mental health, talks about creative journey. So if this is your first time, please do well to subscribe. Thank you so much.